It's time to wrap up the week, y'all. So yes, let's see what we got in store for the laughter and whatever else comes on the random Sunday, shall we? Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video and a couple of nice clips for Random Sunday as we are back at it again to wrap up all of the festivities throughout the week. Good stand-up week, good music week, and yeah, now we're back at it again. We got a couple of clips to get to, and let's hope that we're gonna have fun with it. So yes, we're gonna get into somebody for round one that I have not gotten to before. I don't know what's taking me so long. What's wrong with you, Eddie? Get your stuff together, man. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this guy today. We're gonna get into some Giraldo today. All right. Well, my goodness, man, what is there to say about this dude, man? I think by far that, you know, on the list of underrated, you know what I mean? He definitely is on that list. One of the funniest dudes I've ever seen, to be quite honest with you. I've seen him on a lot of different things over the years. Seen not so much of his stand-up, you know, because, you know, some things just come and go and, you know, you can't really latch on to everything. But I did see a few of the roasts that he did too. And he had one comedy special out that that I'd seen a long time ago. And the reason I remember it so much is because kind of like a Sarah Millican clip that I watched a while back, someone in the audience was like asleep during the show. And the only difference is that Greg Giraldo actually called the dude out that was asleep. He actually turned it into a decent bit and it was hella funny. And but of course, as everyone knows, Greg Giraldo died many years back. I just drug overdose, you know. There's been a lot of those that have happened in the last several years, man. It's a crying damn shame, and took the life of another great comedian, you know. So it just sucks, you know. But we are here now, and I want to pay a little homage to the man Greg Giraldo himself. So yes, we're gonna get into one from Greg Giraldo, and this one's going to be the roast of Bob Saget. Okay. Well, two guys here that are no longer with us, unfortunately. Yeah, Bob Saget died not too long ago. Greg Giraldo, I think has it been a decade yet? I don't know. But either way, man, very funny dude, two very funny dudes. And it's just a damn shame that they're gone. Yeah, but you know what, man? We here for laughter, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, like I said. So, Greg Giraldo with the roast of Bob Saget. And if you like this reaction, please boom on the like button for me one time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and just, you know, leave a nice comment for your boy. Could you do that for me? I'd really appreciate it. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple zingers at your boy. Friendly dialogue, no drama here, please, and thank you. So yeah, man, that's gonna be a wrap on the yakking, man. Let's go ahead and get into this one, man. Rest in peace to Greg Giraldo and Bob Saget. So let's go ahead and get all that fun. Greg Giraldo with the roast of Bob Saget, right here on Eddie B TV, round one of this Random Sunday. Let's get to it. All right, let's get situated with this one here, and here we go.
He's back again, making his annual disappearance. Please welcome the unknown comic, one of my favorites, Greg Giraldo.
He said annual disappearance. That's funny.
Thank you, everybody. John Stamos, isn't she great? John played the bongos in a Beach Boys video wearing a pink tank top.
I remember that.
That couldn't have been any gayer if George Michaels was on your lap stuffing crystal meth up your ass with Rupert Everett's fist.
Hey, I see Jim Morgan.
You're on ER now, John. Congratulations. You're like Susie Essman's vagina. You're almost useless, but somehow you keep working.
Oh, there she is, too.
John was married to my favorite supermodel, Rebecca Romaine O'Connell. Jesus.
Yeah.
John,
oh, man.
John, you lost your wife to the fat kid from Stand By Me.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Shot to the heart.
Look at you, you greasy Greek bastard. I look at you and I wonder, how can there be an energy crisis? We shouldn't be drilling in Alaska. We should be wringing out your family's pillowcases.
That's brutal.
Look at this dais. What a parade of horrible. Are we crowning the ugliest person in show business here tonight? It's like Stamos sucked up all the handsome for himself. This stage is like Planned Parenthood. 2 sluts and 9 abortions.
I reckon. Yeah.
Norm MacDonald is here, one of the funniest people ever. Norm's got a giant gambling problem. He's dropped more coin in a casino than Michael J. Fox at a parking meter. It's a fucking roast. Groany, groan, groan. Brian Posehn, look at him, that giant fucking ghoul. We've all seen you shirtless on the Sarah Silverman show. It's hard to believe you can be so out of shape, considering how often the townspeople must chase you around with torches.
That's cold.
The great Cloris Leachman, of course, is here. Yeah. Cloris Leachman.
Rest in peace, too, Cloris Leachman. Damn.
Cloris is so old, she lost her virginity to a druid. What are you doing here, Cloris? You're the only person with any talent. You've won an Oscar and 9 Emmys. When it comes to winning awards, you've been more voracious than John Lovitz at an all-the-dick-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh, John Lovitz.
John Lovitz, you fucking gay weeble.
Weeble.
Come on, John, there hasn't been a more feminine Jew in the closet since Anne Frank. You don't like cock, you love it. You are one pouch-chinned prick. Every time you open your mouth, I expect a baby kangaroo to jump out. You have the jawline of a pelican.
Oh, God.
A flock of seabirds was backstage looking for fish in your chin bags. Susie Essman, look at you. You're a mess. You're like Screech with tits. I guess Cloris Leachman is here to make you seem fuckable.
Oh, damn.
When I saw you got cast as a loud, obnoxious Jewish broad on Curb Your Enthusiasm, I thought, wow, I guess you must give better head than Fran Drescher.
Oh, hey, Fran Drescher's fine.
Speaking of head, Jeff Garland's big head is here. Jeff's head is like the population of India. It's dense, sweaty, and doubles in size each year.
Oh.
Gilbert Gottfried's here. Gilbert recently had a baby. Who would fuck you? You have the sex appeal of a school bus fire.
Oh, damn. Rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried.
Which brings me to the man of the hour, Bob Saget, everybody, huh? Bob Saget. Bob, you are a genital wart on the cock of American culture. Seriously, who gives a shit about Bob Saget?
Oh.
With your long neck, pointy beak, and granny glasses, you're like the Vlasic pickle stork. Except instead of delivering babies, you're not funny.
Oh, man, just, yeah.
You're like my 7-year-old son. You think cursing is hilarious, and you're not surprised your dick is the same size it was in the first grade.
Oh.
And where the hell are the Olsen twins? The Olsens are like Tom Green's testicles. They look the same, but one is fake and empty inside, and the other one's been licked by Heath Ledger.
Oh,
he'd be cool with it, fuckers.
Yeah.
You wrote and directed the movie Farce of the Penguins. That movie was so stupid, Ebert and Roper gave it 2 thumbs down syndrome. A lot of people say you're a shameless sellout. That's ridiculous. You got to be a little ashamed. Seriously. A little bit? I read an interview where you referred to yourself as an artist. Are you fucking kidding me? As an artist, you use the phrase "as an artist." You are a vortex of artistic compromise. Oh. Charlie Sheen watches you and feels good about himself. You are an artist in the same way Cloris Leachman is moist. You're not an artist, Bob, and stop enjoying your ironic hipness that's going on with you these days. You're not cool. Stop trying to be hip. At one point in your act, you actually say, "Who's your daddy? Say my name, look me in the eye, true dat." Holy fuck, I couldn't cringe any harder if I watched my mom in a Bukkake video. I'm done being mean, Bob. I've met you a bunch of times. You've always been hilarious and super cool, and everybody that knows you loves and respects you. Nobody ever has a bad thing to say about you, and that's particularly surprising because you're Jewish. And you're obnoxious people. Thanks a lot for letting me do this. Thank you.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness, man. Woo. That was, oh, my goodness. That was, like, strange as hell to watch, man. It was, like, crazy how many comedians were up there that are dead now, man. That is crazy. Man, but Greg Giraldo, man, he always came with hardcore, well-prepared material, man, and that's just always who he was, man. I remember I even see him, you know, have the same sort of like presentation when he was doing like a Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn too. I mean, he's just all around a great comedian. All right, man, that was Greg Giraldo with the roast of Bob Saget. Well, you know, like I said, man, I was like, how many? Oh my goodness, I saw Norm Macdonald, Cloris Leachman. She died just recently, just last year, in fact. And yeah, I said Norm, Cloris Leachman, Gilbert Gottfried up there, and Bob Saget and Greg Giraldo, man. That is just crazy, man. You know, like this, I don't know how long ago this roast was. I know it was probably within the last 10 years, probably, maybe a little more or less. I don't know. But man, that's just it just reminds me over and over again just how like insane hardcore Greg Giraldo was, man. I mean, I don't know, I never knew the man personally, obviously, but you know, like everyone that had something to say about him, you know, they'll throw a couple jabs at him, friendly ones, obviously. But you know what? He was like, I think that he was, like I said, one of the most underrated comedians. You know, like I said, he should have been a lot more, you know, famous than he was. You know, it's like it's sort of like unfair, you know, in a way, because he has like very intellectual material, but yet he probably was like, you know, on the back end to a bunch of people who probably weren't that talented, probably sellouts, probably joke thieves and stuff too. You know, and it's just, you know, like, I don't know what it's like to go through this whole thing called comedy, you know, like, you know, all the great comedians that probably started from somewhere probably on the low end and went medium level, then got big and all that. But it just seems like if you have good material, you know, I mean, you should catapult into a better, into a more famous, you know, comedic status. But you know, but it just sucks, you know. That happened with Patrice O'Neal, you know. It happened with it's happened with guys like Corey Holcomb too, because you know they're so ruthless and they don't compromise themselves for the sake of like the corporate, you know, the corporate world and all that. So it just seems like people would think that they're not funny. Nah, I beg to differ. These guys are insane funny, and they know exactly what they're doing, man. It just sucks that their careers, you know, didn't take off as high as they should be, you know, because of all the, you know, all the ass kissing and compromise that you got to do. It's just insane. But you know what? I always give Greg Giraldo his props, man, because no matter what he's done, he's always, from what I've seen, put his all into it. And it's just a shame that his career didn't take off more. That's all I'm saying. But rest in peace to Greg Giraldo and all the other great comedians that were up there. I even saw I saw Jim Norton up there, and Jeff Garland. I've seen him on some stuff, but he's on that one show. I forgot. I haven't watched it yet because I've only seen a scattered episode. It's that family show. I'm sorry, it'll come to Goldbergs. Yeah, sorry, the Goldbergs. He's funny in that. The episodes I've seen him in, and he, you know, there's so much talent up there. Susie Essman. I haven't seen too much of her, but you know, I might have to actually check her out one day. Maybe you might have her up for a Women's Wednesday. I don't know if I can find something good from her. But yeah, very funny clip from Greg Giraldo, man. He was just coming at Bob hardcore, man, and he was just like, you know, it's just a shame, man, the way that these guys went. Because you know, all things considered, man, they could still very much be giving us a lot of laughs today, and that's just a shame. But you know what, man, I salute you, Greg Giraldo. Everyone else up there, let me say Bob Saget one more time, Norm Macdonald, of course, Gilbert Gottfried, and Cloris Leachman. You know, she's been around for a long time, man. I think she lasted somewhere to I don't know if it was like late 80s or somewhere in the 90s. I don't know. I have to look that up for myself. But very talented actress, man, and she was just awesome. And so I've seen her in a lot of stuff over the years. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right there. One more time, Greg Giraldo with roast of Bob Saget. And if you like that reaction, please put on the like button for me. One more time, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, as always, leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple zingers at your boy. Friendly dialogue, no drama here, and that's exactly how I want to keep this channel and keep the family growing. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, this is gonna be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. Round one in the books, a good one from Greg Giraldo. It just like, it makes me sad a lot, you know, when good comedians die early or too young, you know. It just doesn't feel right, you know. And it just reminds me of the Patrice O'Neal documentary that I saw, And just recently, you know, I wanted to react to it, but it just seemed like I would have to put it in too many parts. It probably wouldn't have fit too well. But I just got to watching the George Carlin documentary as well, man. My goodness, I can't tell you with the Patrice one and the George Carlin one how many times I was just tearing up, just thinking about all of the gauntlets that these guys had to go through to get to where they ended up, you know, becoming in their careers and all that. But it was just like, wow. I don't know if Greg Giraldo has one out or not. If he does, somebody let me know so I can check it out for myself. But either way, man, just a great comedian, and it's sad that he's not here anymore, and may you rest in peace, man. So yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in one more time to this one, man. I had a lot of fun getting to Greg Giraldo for the first time, finally, after all this time so far doing the channel, but it was definitely well worth the wait, and I was glad I was able to get to it. So yeah, man, I got one more video to go, and hopefully it's another doozy, and hopefully we all enjoy it. So until next reaction, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.